And as your soul is resting, is there a physical component to your soul? Do you have a body?
Not that I can see at this moment. But I feel like there are moments where I am physical body.
Before you were in this place, did you have a physical form, a body?
Do you mean?
Before you came into this place, did you have a body?
The only thing I remember is being that child that walked through that door, and
Mm.
then just this.
Tell me about your last mission. Was it difficult?
Get little glimpses of it's, I don't know. I think it was.
Mm.
It's like I don't know, almost like Gladiator.
Mm. Let's take a look at that last mission. I want you to show me a time from that mission, from that lifetime, that's important for you. Something that made an impact. Go to that time, that body, that event, and show it to me. Tell me what's happening.
Feels like can't tell if I'm not in an arena or anything. I'm like behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
waiting or
Are you male or female?
not. It's um male.
About how old are you?
Maybe about 30.
How does your body feel? You feel healthy?
Yeah, it's very strong and healthy. Um, I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here. What would you rather be doing?
So I don't know if I'm trying to figure out a way away from that
Mm.
scene. It's like I know what's to come, but I don't want to see it. I don't want to visualize it.
Mm. How long have you been in this role as a gladiator, as a fighter?
It's quite some time. I think it's child is something I always wanted to be.
Mm. What's been the hardest part?
But here I'm realizing that it's like I don't remember exactly stuff that has happened, but I just know now where I am that I don't want to be part of it.
Mm. Hmm. How do you feel
So
that
I don't want to remember.
in your body? I know I don't want to be here. What are your physical reactions?
Yeah, just kind of like feel like I'm not hiding, but try not to be visible
Mm.
or draw attention to myself.
Hmm. What does that protect you from?
Just getting into an arena.
Hmm.
They,
And what emotions do you feel?
Um, right now, kind of overwhelming, a little bit of sadness, fear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what's your name, or what do people call you? Or what would you like me to call you?
Um, I don't remember my name right now.
Yeah, that's okay. Now that we know just a little bit about you, I want you to take me to that time where something's happening or changing or something important is going on in that man's life. Be there now.
I feel like I'm not in the field, like I've gotten away from
Mm. Mm-hmm.
that.
Have you been away for a while, or is this new?
It it feels like I've been away for a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure
Mhm.
how long. Um, doesn't feel fresh.
Mm. What emotions do you feel now? What's happening in your life now?
I'm enjoying the sunlight
Mm. Mm-hmm.
mm, and in the field. It's just blue skies. By myself, it feels good.
Mm. This might be a silly question, but what is that sunlight? What does that allow you to do that you weren't able to do before?
So just look up
Mm.
and close my eyes and breathe deep breaths, not have any thoughts. No worries, no fears. I don't think I was able to do that before.
Mm. Mm-hmm. And notice your physical reactions. How does your body feel?
Feels older, but still strong. Feel the sunlight hitting my body. Feel peace.
Mm. Mm-hmm. What does that piece allow you to do that you weren't able to do before?
It allows me to go where I want to.
Mm.
um, and do, yeah, just do what, say what comes next, but just do what feels right.
Mm. And notice how you're guided in that lifetime. How do you know what feels right?
Yeah. So to walk down a path, and if there's a Y in the road, I just take, just continue on. I don't know how to explain it. So knowing the direction I'm going is right. I don't second guess myself. Just feels right.
And tell me, where do you want to go now? What do you do next with this freedom?
It's like I'm walking down one of the not a path. It's just kind of a worn in the fields. You know, when like crowds or everyone walks in the same path. You get that kind of
Mm,
worn area that
yeah.
everybody or everything walks in. It's like I'm heading to a town. Rolling hills, just fields, kind of wheat grasses or such, blowing in the wind.
And how do you know when to stop walking?
Um, well, when I feel like it. I don't know what, it's almost like no one's telling me what to or what not to do.
Mm, different from your past, I imagine.
Say that again, please.
That's different from your past, I imagine.
Yes. Yeah. And I feel like I somehow granted a leave.
Mm,
That's why I don't have any cares because I'm not, there's no fear. It's not like I escaped something.
yeah, they're not looking for you.
No. No. So I'm
Nice.
not looking behind my back. I'm not thinking about that life.
What was the hardest part?
In the past, in that life in the past,
Yeah, the hardest thing you've been through as that man so far.
growing up and left my family,
Mm,
it seems like in the beginning I enjoyed what I was doing.
mm, hmm.
And it's like started looking at things differently and started not enjoying. Just didn't want to do. I didn't want to fight anymore.
Mm, hmm.
You know, those are other souls. Those are other beings, no different than me.
I'm curious to compare your physical reactions from when you were fighting to when you're free. How's your body different, or how are your physical reactions different after you've been allowed to quit?
It's like I was always tense. Like I kept every muscle flexed and tight every moment, constantly watching my back and pretty much being on.
Mm, hmm.
The
What
free
emotions
part
did you feel?
was being free.
Mm.
Well,
When you were still captive or still fighting, I should say.
I'm not sure what happened towards the end because I mean, I see myself like saw myself standing against the wall, kind of like around a corner, and just like, I don't know what. It's like I've in that moment I've had enough of what I've seen. I couldn't just like something switched, something
Yeah.
changed.
What are your mental reactions? What thoughts are you thinking when that switch seems to occur?
I want to help people, not hurt them.
I want to help. Hmm. Hmm. What does that make you do?
made me leave. So I guess now I feel like I'm going to these towns to see what I can do to help.
Mm. Do you have a specialty, or how would you describe how you like to help people?
Apparently, I still when people see me, they still see the gladiator type of person. But they know that I'm not there to fight. So it shows I'm getting respect,
Hmm.
not looking for it, but they also feel comfortable with me or welcome me.
Hmm.
It's almost like my presence is how do I say it? Is there anything going on or any kind of wrongdoing that kind of like stops it
Hmm.
without me having to do anything?
They're safe in your presence.
Yeah, it's almost like I bring peace. You know, it's odd. Bring peace knowing that I could do harm,
Hmm. Hmm.
but that I don't need to. It's odd.
Yeah, you have enough power to protect.
Yeah.
People recognize that.
So I feel like I know I could turn on a dime if needed, as far as to be whatever I need to be in that moment. But I
Hmm.
choose not to unless it's needed.
Tell me about a time or show me a time where you had to do that, where you had to switch or be an enforcer.
I feel like there's a storm.
Hmm.
I don't know how to describe the pub or something.
Hmm.
Um, there's a disagreement or something with like I guess the owner or someone behind the looked like a bar.
Hmm.
Um, just, just walked up and grabbed the person and threw him.
Hmm. Well, what was the first
And
indication to you that you might have to do that?
well, I could tell the look on the owner's face,
Mm-hmm.
and the altercation. So there was no hesitation. I just knew what I needed. I knew what I needed to do, and just grabbed the person. It's almost just like with one hand, just run him.
And notice your physical reactions, what changes in your body as you step into that role.
It's like something switched in me. It's like without hesitation, there's no second guessing. It's just doing
Hmm.
without thought.
You mentioned a storm. What sounds are going on around you?
Well, now there's people talking, eating, regular noise you to hear, within in a place like that, the clattering of the silverware and the bowls, drink drink cups or mugs or hitting the wood tables. As people are talking, they're comfortable again. It was quiet when I
Mm.
first walked.
Mm.
So people feel at ease.
And how do you feel after? Do you go back to what you consider normal?
Yeah, yeah. And
Mm.
I think that's when people realize that I'm stepped into what I needed to be in for a moment, and that was it. And then I back to being normal.
Got you through. Did he get the message, I assume?
Yeah, I don't see him. I imagine, I don't know if he ran out or he's still out. I don't know.
He made himself scarce.
Or he's still laying there. I'm not sure. I don't
Mm.
just know that
Okay.
that's all I had to do.
Anything else important happening in that scene? Anything else that we should know about?
Even the owner's grateful. It's not like it feels like it's not the first time I've come and done this in that spot. So it's not like they expected it. I'm grateful that I was there just to keep the peace.
What do you enjoy doing most at this point in your life?
I'm not just gonna say throwing people around. Because that takes me back to, well, for a brief moment, it takes me back to a time when I enjoyed that. That's what I did.
Mm. Mhm.
Um, brings me joy now is knowing that I can control myself, that I can turn that on and off as soon as it's needed.
Mm.
But I can
Mhm.
also move out of that role. Just really enjoy nature. I enjoy watching people be themselves and watching life happen,
Mm.
and getting a very content feeling with that. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
How does that compare to when you're expected to be a gladiator? Were you able to just be
No, no, you could never. No, you were just on
on?
constantly.
Mm-hmm. What did that prevent you from doing or feeling?
What kept me from living? I mean, it was, I was alive, but only doing that. I wasn't, there was more to life than just that. It was, felt like there was a connection to something higher, just on a spiritual level, not physical, not who's ever on the throne or anything like that. I never, it's never everyone to follow. Just yeah, just I just fought.
Mm.
And then, so I think for some reason get the look, saw the look in someone's eyes, and something happened to me.
Mm. Mm-hmm. What is that about that person whose eyes you were looking into? Can you describe that moment?
It's like I felt their life. They're almost like you would see your life flash before your eyes. It's almost like I felt theirs.
Mm.
And
Mm.
I think I stopped whatever I was doing. I don't know if I even harmed that person. I think that's when I went back. I somehow went back and I stood in the corner.
Mm.
That's what seemed. That's where I start remembering, and that's where I knew I didn't want to be there anymore.
Mm. And just out of curiosity, that person's eyes that you saw in that other lifetime, does it remind you that anyone that you know in Frank's lifetime?
Hmm. It reminds me of people, all that I would come in contact with, but just seeing right through them, almost like seeing their souls.
Mm.
Not in a harmful way at all. But immediately being able to see and feel people.
Mm-hmm. What does that allow you to do that others can't do or do more easily?
Maneuver,
Mm.
uh, walk through crowds, know who I need to speak with, know who I feel. Um, Not be impacted by anyone else. Not needing affirmation from anyone. Walk into thinking about wondering how they look at me. I know, just know in that room who I'm talking to, I'm going to talk to, and the others don't matter at all.
Mm.
Just just part of the play.
And what does it feel like as you talk to them?
Like I see right into their souls, and they just feel it and open right up. They just like can't help themselves.
Wonderful. I want you to show me a time in that lifetime where you're having that effect on someone, where you're making a real impact and everyone knows it. So take me to a time where you're doing that. Tell me about it. What's it like?
It seems like the men aren't as um, they're so close-minded
Mm.
that they don't want to hear, that they can't hear. It's like have, and the ones that I have conversations with, like having a conversation with a woman, she's having had her head covered with a robe, and she's carrying a water jar from a fountain. It's almost like that should be scary to someone, but they feel something different in me, and they're not scared. Mm,
And what do you imagine makes men more closed?
the way they're raised
Mm.
to
Mm-hmm.
do, generation after generation, they have to do the same thing over and over again. Be these tough guys, and the funny thing is, here I am, this tough guy, and I don't have to be. To put on the pretend that they are something.
It seems like women are less conditioned.
No, I'd say they're conditioned also by their upbringing, but they're more open. Their minds more open.
Mm. Mhm. And tell me more
Because
about what happens with this woman. What's that conversation or that exchange like?
talking, can't remember what we're talking about. It's almost like she gained confidence after our conversation.
Mm. What was that? What did that allow her to do or encourage her to do or feel?
It feels like she gave her the strength to stand up to something that she was facing, and I don't know what that was.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It feels like something to do with a man.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Typical.
Yeah, she was able to stand up for herself, or protect herself.
So what's that?
She was able to stand up for
Um,
herself.
yeah, speak her mind. Speak, you
Mm.
know,
Yeah,
speak her truth, so to speak.
yeah, wonderful. And how did that exchange feel while it was going on? How do you
Well, it felt
notice
like
it?
I was giving her my power.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like draining me. It was sharing. It was like, and in that exchange, I felt even more powerful.
How do you feel it? Feel it in the body, the soul?
The soul, I feel it's like a wave of energy going through me.
Hmm. If you know, where does the energy come from? Where does it feel like it's coming from?
It doesn't feel like it enters anywhere. It feels like I have it stored within, and it just escalates. And I don't feel it specifically entering my body anywhere.
Does it
It's
feel
almost
like
like
it?
I have so much to share, and then I
Mm.
give it away, and that makes it grow even more.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Give it away. They don't take it. I give it.
Mm. Mm-hmm. You sharing.
There's a difference. I don't
It's different than when
allow
you were
someone to take my energy.
fighting.
Hmm. Yeah, I was giving energy a little differently then.
Yeah, just take a moment to notice that difference. How did you do it before? What was it like in the
And
arena?
it felt negative. It felt it was my energy. I was impacting someone negatively.
Hmm.
I was like use that same energy
Hmm.
to impact completely different.
Mm. One sounds draining and the other sounds more fulfilling.
Yeah, they both came from a different place. Yeah, one was draining. I used a lot of energy in that moment. It felt exhilarating and just, when I was stuck in my own mind, but not realizing what I was doing.
Mm.
It definitely was more fulfilling. Encountering someone instead of doing them harm, giving them strength, and watching them walk away stronger than the initial encounter, and that fuel gave me more
I'm curious, does it ever feel like anyone ever took your energy in that lifetime?
fuel. Doesn't I don't really remember my parents.
Mm. Hmm.
I remember a childhood. I
Yeah.
don't remember anything negative. I just remember wanting to be a gladiator.
Mm-hmm. Well, just for good measure, let's take a moment to call back any energy that might have been taken from you at any point in that lifetime or any other lifetime where it's appropriate. Just notice you can call back any energy that's yours that's been taken from you. Just see if there's any energy that wants to come back into the soul. Let me know if you feel anything as you're calling back any energy.
From any particular occasion or just in general.
If there's any that you remember, then certainly bring the energy back from them. I'm just kind of checking to see if there's anything that you needed to reclaim. For some reason, I'm seeing a gold energy that's shaped kind of like a star. I don't know what that means, but.
Well, my stepfather.
Mm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Well, go.
so
Yeah.
this lifetime was pretty miserable. Yeah, about 7 years, he depleted me.
Yeah. Well, see him in front of you and confront him about that with love. But you can be very direct and very bold also. But demand that energy back or take that energy back. He can't keep it, it's not his. What do you want to say to him to bring your energy back into your soul?
Mm. Well, I still feel like that gladiator
Mm-hmm.
ish person standing in front of him,
Mm-hmm.
looking down on him. This person that used to be a drill sergeant in the military.
Mm. A little different dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what's his reaction?
So, mm, interesting. Feels like it's the same person I saw in the ring.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hmm. That I didn't want to do any more. That didn't want to do any harm.
Yeah. Notice that.
Same eyes. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes. Well, the next part of the process I was going to suggest is to return any energy that you might have taken from anyone, including that man in the ring. So just notice that you can exchange perspectives, energy, wisdom. And we
Hmm.
can't expect your stepfather to completely understand, but this is his chance to be educated, to be told.
Yeah, here there was, he had this life as a military man, had a facade of having a certain kind of presence, strong. Of course, we know what drill sergeant's presence is, and how that presence feels to a 7-year-old
Mm-hmm.
that can't even speak the same language.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Interesting the shift where I have now the gladiator style strength and visualizing him, and there's no impact. Just looking back at it. It's nothing.
What do you want to say to him?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for what I've learned.
Mm-hmm. What's he been teaching you or sharing?
Well, what I've learned is everything I didn't want to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, so he didn't have to say or do anything. It was just I saw what I didn't want to be, and I was done. Nothing like him.
Mm. I'm seeing him handing you something, and you're handing him something. What are you exchanging? What does he give you?
Feels like it's something he's never given me before. Respect.
Oh, wonderful.
Hmm.
What does that encourage you to do that you haven't been encouraged to do before?
I haven't spoken with him in years. I don't know if I, sure if I don't know.
What do you
Even
hand
have a
him?
conversation with him.
What what are you giving to him, I wonder?
Well, first reaction would be the finger.
Ah,
Um,
maybe you've done that before.
Not really. I was always in fear of him, like
Mm-hmm.
growing up. And it's what handing him a knowing that he didn't know any different. That's the way he was raised. Yeah, just that how negative as everything was, that what came out of it was extremely positive. It's what I came here to learn.
Mm-hmm.
choose that life.
And how would you put that in words, what you came here to learn?
Hmm. I chose a mother that was incapable of seeing past herself, that was okay with leaving a 5-year-old grandparents in another country. She was okay with not standing up for that child at a young age.
What did you need that you weren't getting?
Say that again.
What did you need as that little boy that you weren't getting, especially from your mom?
Um, she never stood up for me.
Hmm.
She was weak, fear, feared losing marriage. Yeah, she didn't speak up for me. What's interesting is not knowing then, but realizing these, the amount of strength that was giving me to rely on myself. I don't, even as an adult now, I don't feel any emotional connection to that young child. It's like I've
Mm.
observed that story, but that wasn't me.
What does that younger version of yourself want to say to you? I want you to invite him into this picture as well. What does he want you to know that you can't see or can't relate with from this vantage? What does he tell you?
Hmm. But he's always been strong in his own fine self.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I did everything right.
Wonderful. Good job. Well, now I'd like to see the end of that life of a gladiator. I want you to take me to the last day of your life in that body and tell me about it. How does the body feel?
Mm. Feeling sunlight
Mm. Can you tell if you're indoors or outdoors?
and outdoors. Feels like I'm in, it feels like I'm in the field. It's just rolling hills. No, don't see anything. I don't see any trees.
How old do you feel?
Older. Um, I don't feel terribly old though.
How healthy does your body feel?
Somewhat healthy. It doesn't I feel like there's things I really can't do. I just don't feel like I was not going to get in a ring and fight. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not moving as much.
Do you suspect that you're at the end of life?
No, I don't. I just lay down and just lay down and close my eyes and enjoy the sun, and I don't go.
What's your first clue that you've passed?
Feel like I'm observing me laying there, just moving away.
Mm. Want you
Just
to, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't nothing sad, and just it was resting. Okay, I'm done.
Where does your soul go after you leave the body?
Feels like I just went back to the same place we started.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, does it seem like you rest there a long
Yeah,
time?
it does feel like I rest there.
And I know there's not really time in that place, but what alerts you when it's time to move on, when it's time for the next mission?
Feels like it just start moving. Something feels like a movement towards something, almost like a wasn't a big container of water and someone turned on the valve at the bottom and things start flowing, moving towards a certain direction. It doesn't feel
Mm.
like liquid. It just feels like, oh, there's a direction of flow.
What do you feel like you're being pulled towards? Is it something larger than you, smaller than you?
Um, it's like I'm on a ride, like going for a ride. Oh,
How's your body doing as Frank? Do you-
shoulders saying hi.
Yeah, yeah,
Want some attention.
yeah. Well, let's follow that feeling, follow that movement.
I don't know why it's feeling like liquid now.
Mm,
As far as like I'm on a river.
mm,
Uh,
mhm. As you follow that flow, just notice, does it feel like you're outdoors? Does it feel like you're contained? What's it like?
Feels like I'm outdoors. I still don't see any light, but it feels like it's moving faster and more of a smaller stream,
Mm,
boulders and stuff. Just reminds me of tubing, just a
mm,
stream.
mhm.
It just feels like that in the dark.
And notice your own form. Are you part of that stream or are you separate from it? Or both?
Feels like I'm in it.
Mm, mhm.
No, it feels like I'm still part of it. Doesn't because it's not. If I was in it, I'd be. Feels like I'd feel like I'd be bobbing around or something, or flow. So almost like when I'm
Are you alone or are there
going
others
somewhere on purpose.
taking this trip?
No, I'm alone. I'm
Mhm.
alone.
And how will you know when you arrive?
It slows down. Seeing more light.
Mm.
It doesn't feel like I'm in the water.
What does it feel like?
Can't tell if I'm walking out of the water, just out of the water.
Mm. Hmm. Do you have a solid form or not?
I'm not sure.
And notice how you move. Do you have legs or something else?
It doesn't feels like I'm floating. I can't tell if I have a body or not.
Yeah.
Um, I'm just moving, but it doesn't feel like I'm walking.
Does your presence feel more masculine or feminine or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between. Yeah, because I can't tell if it's male or female.
Is this a state of transition or is this a final form?
It's a transition. It's like the stream was kind of like the movement of a direction of a flow of where to go, had purpose, and ended where I am now.
Hmm. Tell me a little bit about your mission. What prompted you to come to this place?
Like I was waiting to be used again, not in a bad way. Like okay, need you again.
Mm-hmm. Can assume that you're helping others.
Yeah, what the
Let's ask to see those others that you're helping or you will be helping. What do those souls look like? What are their forms like?
I'm not really seeing anybody that I'm supposed to be helping or any forms. And I feel like I don't see any other presence, but I feel like there's another other presence like me or something to do.
Do you have a similar mission?
Yeah, but not like helping an individual or a person.
Hmm.
Almost like something not physical, but something that wouldn't have to do with another being. Feel strong,
Mm.
like there's powerful. Feel like the others feel the same way. Like okay, we're here. Let's get on with it. It's not negative. It's something good, something big.
And I'm curious, does this feel like it's relative Relative to now, relative to Frank's life, does this feel like it's in the future, in the past?
Mm, it's a different realm.
Mm. Hmm. Tell me about that realm. What makes it different?
It's just like I see her horizon, like a plane and a horizon, but it's an angle, not impacted by it, standing on it.
What's important about the angle?
It's almost like I'm visualizing the edge of a planet. It's almost like standing on the rings of Saturn and seeing the sun light up Saturn from the other side, seeing that silhouette of the edge of the
Mm. Hmm. And notice your connection to this place. Why are you drawn to this place?
planet. It feels comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm back.
Have you been here before?
Yeah, it feels like it. Yes, I've been.
How would you describe this planet? What does it look like?
It feels like we're coming. I don't know if we actually go on the planet.
Tell me about the others.
We're kind of like like coming in, like not a force, but all together in a line. Just seems powerful. And it just feels like energy. It doesn't feel like it's like we're supposed to go on the surface of the planet or anything. It's almost
Hmm.
like we're supposed to be just close by and um, almost like do we have anything to do with the orbit or the
What about the grid?
it feels like a pathway. It feels like we're creating a highway to
Ooh.
of a connection,
Oh, okay.
but not paved, but a like a ribbon flowing from where we came to there.
Hmm. Kind of like that grass in the field gets worn
Um,
down.
no, more like feels more like the ribbon that's on the tail of a kite, that wide ribbon that flows.
Mm.
It's kind of like a larger scale.
Hmm.
It's like that's what's happening.
And what does that allow or encourage, that pathway?
Feels like a connection of energy between wherever we were just at and where we're going. There's a communication, connection, like drawing a line from one place to
Hmm. And how does that help either the planet or you? What's the purposes of that connection?
it's like an energetic connection, like a strength, or
How can you tell it's working?
Mm. You feel it. You, it's like all these, it's like an alignment. It's, but everything, they're all connected. Mm. It's, it's like keeping it open, keeping it, everything flowing, making sure they stay, everything stays in flow. It feels like there's an alignment that the planets need, that there's a greater accomplishment, a greater need for what we're doing. There's a reason for what we're doing, but then the impact that these alignments have is what it feels like it has something to do with Earth.
Mm. Tell me more about what's important about this time or this alignment.
It seems there's an urgency.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that it's almost like there's a waiting of everything else. That I mean, everything's connected, but it feels like there's everything is waiting for what happens on it.
Mm. Why is it important to wait?
And it's like it's not a nervous one, like an exciting waiting. Like it's like there's human brain says the shift.
Does your soul agree?
So it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like explain it like the last series of plugs that you plug in and lights everything up, like Christmas lights. You know, it's like it's like everything is plugged in, waiting for the last one.
Mm. What happens then? Feel free to describe Frank's role.
Celebration. It's, it's not just me celebrating. It's like every being.
Mm.
I guess what we're. It's all what it's what we're here for to work. Just yeah, watching it finish. Just almost seems like everything just lights up and comes alive.
Mm.
Just everything is aligned perfectly.
I'm curious, does Earth's transformation, does that affect other worlds?
Yes, yes, it's important.
How do you see that affecting other places?
I don't understand it completely. I know that it just that there's a wave of energy that flows through everything once, almost like a safe. So you hit the right combination of alignments, everything just opens up. It feels like so many beings, so much in the universe has been waiting for this alignment.
Well, thank you for talking about this. I appreciate all of this input. And I know that Frank is still here and listening and participating. I'd like to ask permission to speak with Frank's higher self and ask a lot of questions. Is that okay? Do I have permission to speak with Frank's higher self?
Yes.
Wonderful. I always like to ask permission and ask if it's okay to ask a lot of questions. Now, I know that the higher self could have shown Frank many different things today, but you were showing him that place of resting, that life of the gladiator, and showing him this time of shifting. Why was it important for Frank to experience those things? What was important about that waiting?
Well, the gladiator life was showing Frank that he had the strength to whatever he wanted to do, but then also gave him a choice to use his strength for good or bad. It was a choice.
Mm,
It's just a choice to do. It's very powerful and to use what he wanted to use it for good. Powerful, use it for bad. That wasn't enough. That was his choice.
How has he reframed his sense of power? What has that been showing him, seeing that gladiator life?
But there's a confidence there along with a gentleness. So it gives him the ability to maneuver all sorts of people and without even asking for it, demand certain presence without fear, without it's like to describe it like
How
whale
will that?
coming by, you knowing it's not going to hurt you, but it could,
Mm,
but it's not. And to be able to use that presence to encounter anyone, no matter who they are, what kind of walks of life, that he's able to use that presence to encounter each soul in a different way with respect.
mm. So power doesn't have to be intimidating.
So, say that again, please.
I said, is it like power doesn't have to be intimidating to him?
No, not at all. No,
Nice.
no, it's not an intimidation thing at all. It's actually showing people something quite different.
Mm.
Like,
How so?
that they would, like, people would expect power to be used. People expect power to be used differently when they see the ability of having power, but using it, the, using that energy completely different, it just puts everyone at ease.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like a young child with a parent, a loving parent. Just the power is there, but they're completely comfortable.
Mm. Mm-hmm. What was important about that? We'll call it a ball of energy or that nebulous form that he experienced.
It's, that experience is interesting. Is coming across Dolores Cannon's first time ever hearing anything about Dolores Cannon. The phrase moment is you are part of what creates worlds.
Mm.
And it struck a knowing a chord. It's interesting because the information was like far fetched and way out there. So, put it to the side, pay attention to it. Yeah, but it fits.
Mm.
It's that piece of puzzle fit.
Mm. Frank wanted to know what's his higher self doing in other realms. Did you give him a peek of that, or would you like to?
So,
How does that translate into human terms?
it's hard to describe. Um, the human mind is so the understanding is so basic. Passing through the veil, not knowing how to even describe. Um, so just leave it at that. There's energy work. It's like grid. Let's believe
Mm.
that. He, I, know that
Say again.
sessions. I said he, Frank, or I,
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
We know that sessions bringing energy to planets and the importance of it. And oh my gosh, the feeling of so the connections that I have with people in the earthly realm. That moment. Hmm.
Yeah, good job.
I turn the light switches on is the same thing I do
Mm-hmm.
with planets.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It feels exactly the same.
Mm. Is that why Frank's on Earth now?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Creating a good pattern
Mm.
with people in different places, all in one place, all in different places. Just connected someone in Alabama through a Facebook group. Someone, uh, shaman healer close by. This person in Alabama, she had no one close by or anyone that's on a spiritual level recognized her.
Can you show him something about this grid work that's unexpected or that he doesn't know about yet?
He knows that it's to follow his intuition and to make a connection and to know that that connection is going to, that he actually gives instructions to others that to be comfortable knowing that they are alone there, that they don't need others around them just like them, that they are the lighthouse, that they are the energy that's needed that place when people start questioning things, when people are unsure of what's going on in this realm during the shift, that these lighthouses will be looked upon. So that's what he's doing. He's setting people up confidently where they are. No, he's not setting them. He's helping them see what they're here for. It's not. It's their choice to do what they're doing. Frank is just telling them it's okay to remember and to do what they're here for. Um, yeah, it's just we're creating a grid pattern across the earth in essence by doing so. Raises the earth's vibration.
What's important about where he's at now? Is he being called to another place?
Yes and no. It's almost he's not done yet here.
Mm. Hmm. And how will he
Um,
know when he's done?
yeah, he'll know. He'll feel it. Um, he's been looking at properties, looking at things to do retreats and have different modalities, and people join him to help people grow.
What advice do
But
you
that
have for him as he does that?
um, you're not done where you are.
Mm. Hmm.
Impacting more of an impact here than away.
Is there a time frame that you can give him? Approximate, of course.
3 years
Hmm.
seems to be the time frame.
Well, this is a little bit off subject, but it does relate to places. He's curious why his symptoms, his reactions with the alpha gal, why are they better. What, yeah,
The
less in the
connection
tropics.
just cut out. Can you
Um,
repeat that, please?
yeah, I can probably do it better than I fumbled through before. Frank's curious why he has fewer reactions, less severe physical reactions when he's in the tropics, particularly with his alpha gal symptoms.
Um, his body telling where it needs to be in the end.
Mm.
Just it's always known that. He's always questioned. He's like, is my body telling me something?
Mm. I'm wondering if those symptoms are still serving him, those reactions, or is that something that he
No,
can do away with?
no. He told him the alpha gal. What you mentioned was perfect.
Mm. Hmm.
Um, no way he would not have shifted away from any of the mammal products, eating beef. Um, yeah, asking a German not to eat beef. Um,
Hmm.
that would have been extremely difficult. So we needed that help. Yeah, yes, the military's behind. Yeah,
All kinds of good things, right?
yes, all kinds of good things. Yeah,
Oh,
so we figured we use that to help Frank. To,
it's a
it does
catalyst.
it does not serve him anymore.
Okay. Well, I'll ask for his body, his soul, his mind to all align in that same frequency. He doesn't need those symptoms, he doesn't need those reactions. He can control what he puts in his body.
Yes.
And on that same note, what advice do you have about balancing his cholesterol, his meds, his blood pressure? What's one thing that can shift to help him with that? Or does anything
His
need to shift?
his mind,
Mm.
knowing that he has control over that, that he actually has the ability to do it different. But it's his temple. He's the god of that temple.
Mm. Mhm. Is there a judgment or a thought form, anything that he's ready to get rid of that's not serving him when it comes to that high blood pressure? What triggers it?
I don't know if it's not quite sure.
Let's ask the part of the body,
Yeah,
mind, or soul that
not
knows. Mm.
just really feels like it's energy, and then honestly, it feels like it's attached to the alpha gal somehow,
Mm. Hmm.
subconsciously. I don't know if it's. It just seems like it's always been kind of attached to that.
It's almost like I'm seeing two parts that want to have a conversation. Maybe it's alpha gal and your heart, or there's two parts that want to communicate.
Yeah,
What does your heart want to say to alpha gal?
it's almost like to let go, to
Mm.
the the impact it's having on the body doesn't need to be there
Hmm. I'm almost seeing that alpha gal like the gladiator before he made the decision.
anymore. Yeah, it's almost like a parasitic control.
Mm. Hmm. What
Seems to.
needs to happen to switch that? I wonder, can alpha gal think for themselves? Or do they need to be controlled?
Now it's. I don't know how to answer that.
I'm tempted to ask, what does alpha gal, what would they rather be doing than attacking or monitoring Frank's body? What's their higher form like? What would they like to evolve into?
Hmm. An animal that runs free on their own and not having to have a host.
Mm-hmm. They want to be self-sufficient, self.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been told there's room for that in our free will system. I wonder,
Hmm.
what can alpha gal evolve? Of course, always keeping symbiosis in mind, Frank's body. What can they change into that's helpful? What can they do to run free? What do they want to be?
Hmm. Almost like a hmm, just visualize picturing a butterfly, something
Yeah,
beautiful that flies around gently.
wonderful. I want to invite any parts of Alpha Gal that want to transform, that are ready to transform, and that can do so safely. I'll invite them to go into that next level of transformation. And notice you can wake them up the same way you wake up a planet, the same way you wake up another person. You can have that same effect for any of that alpha gal that is ready to move into the light.
Have them go into their cocoon
Mm-hmm. That's right.
and shift and shift.
Is that a transformation that wants to be slow and steady? Is it something that happens fast?
It's something that happens quickly, not fast, but yeah, just a matter of weeks.
Mm, nice. Feel free to keep checking in on those butterflies, on those cocoons as they mature. And keep connecting with Frank as his higher self. Is there anything else that wants to come through about Alpha Gal? Or can we trust the body to do its work?
I trust the body to do its work.
Yes.
And back to focus on the transformation process, the cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
Once the butterfly is transformed from that cocoon, they can fly away.
Feel free, or I'm requesting, please give Frank a sign when that's done. Maybe he'll see a butterfly or give him some sign. What kind of sign do you want to give him when they're done?
the butterfly, yeah, it's a great idea. Um, it's a great visual. So when he sees that particular butterfly, he'll know.
Mhm.
He'll just know. He'll know. He'll stop in his tracks.
Yeah. What's important about this incarnation in Frank's body as opposed to other incarnations his soul has been through? What's unique about what he's learning or his purpose in this lifetime?
Well, definitely this lifetime, the grid work. He's so familiar with the grid work and understanding that just like in the spiritual realm, he's being used to. He's waiting for instructions on where to go, but he knows what to do. He's excited. And in this realm, same thing. He's waits instructions, waits feelings, alignments. He's well in tune with those and continues to maneuver uh, this earthly realm that
What's different about this
just
life, if anything?
speak up. The life that how he, the choices he made to come in to learn what he's learned from his parents. She's uh, coming in to understand selfishness, not being able to think past oneself, uh, misuse of power. It's been able to see those sides, and honestly, it makes him aware of how those could be used negatively.
Hmm.
Desi- Desires never to do that. Knows how to use strengths completely different. So he understands the negative side versus the positive. It's the yin good
He's
keeps
very
us from
familiar with
rebelling.
that grid working purpose. Um, he's curious, what other purposes does he have? How would you articulate that or show him? What else does he do? Or how would you describe it in a different context?
Um, just continue what he's doing. Yeah, approaching people. We are putting him in positions to where he's right in front of the executive. To not second guess opening his mouth.
Hmm. Mhm. I'm curious about that past life and his left eye. What do you want to tell him or show him about that incarnation? How does that affect his life now?
The the oracle was blind. All lives are connected, all happening at the same time, bleed throughs and all that. That life, there's still a connection there. Feels like it's still being worked on.
Mm-hmm. Feels like that oracle is connected with Frank. Can Frank connect with that oracle?
Yes, yes, and subconsciously, um, Frank's not ready to let it go. Um,
Mm.
that there's the feeling of that connection. So
Mm.
is that is it is the oracle seeing through his eye also giving Frank insight as an oracle
Mm-hmm.
um, to manipulate decisions to answer people's questions. It does have like an oracle, but so it's who's using who is the question.
They're working together.
Yes.
And what will that help Frank do in the future as he's able to accept that? How will that help him?
What helps them see things differently. It's kind of funny. He used the terms the Matrix. It's like Neo, excited, realized after Mars. Morpheus.
Mm.
After a while, I realized it's like Oracle. Yeah, it's
Mm.
like he sees everything differently. He's in this realm, but he sees he's not part of it. It's just not.
I have two other questions. I think just two. We'll see. Before we'll let Frank's body rest. So I want to thank you so much for being so present and helping. He was curious about his relationship with his dog, Blue, and asked if Blue might want to come and join this conversation. Can we invite Blue to join this meeting? And what is that like? Is that a long time connection we can assume?
There's another being that worked with him, good work.
Mhm. What did they look like
So
then?
just spiritual beings, but Blue is here to give him to look at him, and there was a knowing, and the gaze. I know you. Blue came from a litter from Texas from the leadership training.
Mm.
It's a high energy spot. So Blue's always had a high energy connection.
Can you show him a future time frame that they'll be working together?
There was everything happened. Everything is existing at the same time, so they were working together.
Or maybe I
Yeah,
should just say a different perspective where they're working together.
yeah. That I can't see that right now.
Yeah, no problem. And what does Blue want to tell you? Or what does he want you to know?
Um, the life was beautiful. There was also lessons within that Frank had learned. In the beginning, it was difficult through a divorce that the ex-wife wanted to keep Blue.
Mm.
But for those few weeks, it was very difficult knowing that she didn't be there.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But he was patient. He gave the ex-wife all the rope she could hang herself. Kids and keep the kids. There was plenty of time given,
Mm.
so it became easier and easier over time for the ex to be busy and doing what she was doing at the time. So it was finally in his household. It was a wonderful life, definitely a dog from energy. You could feel it, you could see it, the gaze. Just
I assume that you can connect with him anytime, that Frank and Blue can connect as they'd like.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
feel free to.
Well, he knows that there's a connection. He knows it's
Yeah.
not gone. Yeah, it's not a.
And when does Blue like to show up or point out that connection during what times?
A lot of
So
time.
when does he come to visit?
Um, it's coming to Michelle's dreams
Mm. Mm-hmm.
pretty much all the time. Just
Yeah.
just knowing, just there's pictures on the phone, so it's just a happy reminder of that gaze
Mhm.
connection. It's not gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just its energy just changed form.
And on a similar note, he's curious about his connection with Michelle. Is there any other information that he doesn't already know that wants to come through? What's important about their relationship?
Oh, they're joined together. It's incredibly powerful as a couple what they're doing. Two completely different personalities, but incredibly strong together. The way they maneuver is wonderful. Michelle knows Frank's purpose and allows him to communicate with everyone. Michelle is still yet attempting to figure out exactly her purpose. Um,
How does it relate to Frank's?
she grounds him.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Need that. Good job.
Yes, and she knows that, but she also is looking for her purpose, which
Yeah.
she will be fine. She will find out. But you will be telling.
Hmm. Something tells me if she has that effect on him, she's probably doing it in more ways than just with
Yeah,
Frank. And
yeah.
thank goodness.
She's an incredible, powerful being.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything. I've got one more curiosity written down, but before we address that, is there anything else that I have missed or that needs to come through that I have overlooked? What are we forgetting?
Um, Now Frank does enjoy sessions, having sessions with people.
Mm-hmm.
And subconsciously, he knows that a session for Michelle would be amazing. his words,
Mm.
with someone else. It's quite possible that that they have such a great connection. It's not always it's going to be doing sessions with each other.
What's important about that?
Michelle has a lot of curiosity, lack of. She'd gotten some information. She's definitely connected to Gaia. She is part of Gaia, but it's too over. It would be too overwhelming to really describe exactly her all one time.
Well, they seem to
There's
complement each
part
other
of
perfectly.
yeah. There's part of past life where Frank had to hide Michelle,
Mm.
protect her, and that's to be.
Okay. So it sounds like she's still evolving into realizing her purpose. Thanks for bringing us that information. Oh, and the one thing that we were curious about is Frank asked about the Rife machine, the Spooky 2, and he was curious how that might affect sessions, his own or others. What advice or what's your perspective on the frequency tools?
The frequency tools are amazing tools. It's a scalar field. Uh, some people put things into the scalar. It's the intention and the trust, the relying on the tools outside of the session, the putting faith into tools, the needing of the tools to do a session. Yes, they complement, but to use the tools to say it's going to make the session better.
Mm.
It's faith in the tools, not the session. So you give the power to the session. They kind of accent, but it's not the tools that are having the session.
Mm. It's not the tools that are having the session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, they're not. They're not. Yeah, it's they can be helpful, but it's not their. It's not what they're here for. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say Frank's the tool, but then that sounded disrespectful. We are the biggest. We're the frequency tool. Is what I keep being told.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's things that complement, but once you shift the focus and put the importance on something else, then it does not. Yeah, there's a shift in energy there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you to Frank's higher self. I want to thank all of the different energies that came through, the different beings we connected with, all the different perspectives and lives that were brought through. And before we go, is there anything else that you'd like to tell Frank to wind down this session? What's important that he knows before we go?
Keep trusting yourself. So trust yourself.
And what will remind him?
Well, his higher self. He's very connected to the higher self and trusting that. So, and just to not to doubt it. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for all the information. I know that Frank's going to enjoy this. And for now, I'm going to start that process of bringing Frank back to the forefront of perception. So thank you to the higher self. Thanks for all the perspectives. I'm going to ask that part to recede into the background.